What's good, everybody? It's your boy Wes back with another video. And James Harden, if you have not heard, was recently traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. It was a big trade. Everybody knew that James Harden time in Philly was pretty much done. So, yeah, they ended up making a trade to the Los Angeles Clippers. Very interestingly, James Harden's hometown. So now he's going to join up with Paul George, his old teammate Russ, who he's played with on two different teams, funny enough. And of course, the leader of the team, the best player, Kawhi Leonard. So the 76ers sent James Harden, PJ Tucker, and Philip Petrusev to the Clippers. And they ended up getting Marcus Morris, Robert Covington, Nick Batum, KJ Martin, a 2028 unprotected first round pick, and two second round picks, and a 2029 pick swap, and an additional first round pick from the Oklahoma City Thunder, OKC. So they got a pretty big haul just for James Harden, which to me is crazy. The fact that James Harden is still worth, this much this late in his career. But I mean, he's still a great player, don't get me wrong. But man, it's just wild that, the Clippers were willing to send so much over to get James Harden. Um, y'all let me know, did this make the Clippers like the favorite now, at least in the West? I don't know. The Clippers are already, to me, a very good team. Their problem was never really a roster issue. It was more so the healthiness. It was like, could they stay healthy? That was the whole thing. Because I think, honestly, with Westbrook, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, heck, even before they got Westbrook, I thought that the Clippers were a team that could take, pretty much everybody in the West. Nuggets obviously are always going to be a hard team to get past regardless. Even when we saw what happened to the Clippers in the bubble, when they were up 3-1 against the Nuggets, they started struggling and ended up, giving up a 3-1 lead, which was crazy. But yeah, overall, I think the Clippers are a pretty solid squad. Their starting lineup now should consist of pretty much Russell Westbrook at shooting guard. At point guard, James Harden over at shooting guard, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, probably going to switch power forward, small forward. It's going to be pretty interesting. Or they might just move Paul George yeah, they'll probably just have Paul George play the 4 because he has some height. It should be interesting. And then Ivica Zubac probably at center. Kawhi and Paul are pretty much interchangeable, but yeah, that should be the starting lineup. So, do the Clippers, do they at least have the best starting lineup in the NBA? Let me know what y'all think. Personally, I'm not sure entirely. Um, but yeah, Clippers traded him, and now they got James Harden. So should be interesting to see how that plays out. NBA season, it's been pretty fun. We've had the rise of Victor Wembanyama. He's been having some pretty good games lately. It's so weird that his first game was actually the same stat line as Tim Duncan in his rookie debut. So is that some ominous? Have the Spurs found their new Tim Duncan? Have the Spurs found the next guy to lead them to a championship? Is Greg Pop gonna go on one more run for a title? Do you think Victor Wembanyama is the guy for the Spurs? Because he's looking good. He's not doing anything too crazy, but it's hey, that's a pretty ominous thing. Both in their first game, having the same exact stats. Let me see. Wembanyama, what was the exact stat line? It was 15 points. I'm looking to pull it up. Hold on. Yeah, 15 points, 2 assists, and 10 boards. The exact same stat line as Tim Duncan in their first game. If you need as good a sign as any, that's the one right there. No doubt about it. And other than that, you still got the Milwaukee Bucks, who had a big blockbuster trade in the offseason. Dame Lillard, and the Bucks, Dame Lillard and Giannis on the same squad. That's my pick for the East. That's my early pick. I think the East are pretty much a, I don't want to say a 2-team race because you still got Miami Heat, but I think it's going to be between, I think they're going to come down to the Bucks and the Celtics. The Celtics, picking up Jrue Holiday off the Bucks, I think was a good move because Jrue Holiday is a great playoff player. He's got experience. His defense at the guard position is great, especially when you got to go against those tough guards in late playoff series. Damian Lillard, you never know who you can run into a West. You can run into like a Jamal Murray or Steph Curry. So having somebody like that who can strap up, and provide some solid defense is definitely going to be pivotal. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking early on. Who do you think, what do you think of the trades, first of all? What do you think of the NBA with the first few games getting over with this season? Who do you have as a favorite? And yeah, just let me know. Let me know what y'all think. This is First Degree Sports signing off. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if you mess with the video. And yeah, peace. I'll talk to y'all later.